Welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey, and we are going to make a fun fold card today. Just trying to see if I am live, and I'm not sure if I am. All right. Actually, I am. Okay, good. And I'm a little bit all over the place here. Sorry, I had a little technical difficulties. It's been a bit since I last went live. So, okay, I have a couple things to go over really quick, and then I'm going to get started with the card. If you are here, hop on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I did some prep work and all. Okay. Before I get started, these are the last couple days for the starter kit that you get to pick $125 worth of product for just $99. And then Stampin' Up! Will throw in the 2024 to 2026 in colors, the stamp pads, a pack of the cardstock, the designer series paper stack, and the markers, which is an $82 value. So it's technically you're getting $207 in product for just $99, and it ships for free. It's a great time to join because then starting June 5th, they are going to have, there's an extra 10% sale on the embossing machine, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines, the mini and the regular one, and on all the bundles and die, stamps and die bundles. They're going to be an additional 10% off. So you get the 10% off the bundle plus the additional 10% off, and then your 20% discount on top of that. So I don't know about you, but that's a pretty good deal. And then also, if you're a demonstrator, starting June 5th, we're going to be getting new online exclusives. I'm not sure what the name of this one is. It's the Golden Green bundle, or is it the Suite? There's DSP, there's stamp set, dies, and then there's another one. What's this one? Iconic imagery. Oh, I can't even talk today. Bundle, and then there's other things that are coming that you would get to pre-order. So it's really a great time if you want to join, so you get all that the extra discounts, and I would be happy to help you along with love to have you on my team. All right, so let's get started. I'm a little bit discombobulated here. I have my one thing. So I'm using the Attention Shoppers. I did stamp some things ahead of time. I cut some things out. These are the dies that go with it. And then I already did the sentiment. I didn't do it the way I wanted to. I'm going to have to cut it down, but I just used this one here for the one sentiment. All right, so let's get started. I am starting with a panel of Petal Pink. I just need to get here it is. I know there's where my little stylus is. Hang on, okay. I'm not sure where it is, so I'm just going to have to get another one out. It's in here somewhere. Hang on. I didn't think to get that out beforehand. All right, you know what? I don't want to take a chance of breaking anything right now. Okay, so hopefully you can see this okay. I am going to use, I have a stylus. It's not Stampin' Up, but it'll work. All right, so I have a panel of Petal Pink cardstock, which is 5.5 by 11. I am going to score it at my paper? 1 3/4. I want to make sure before I say the measurements. Here it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry. So I'm going to score it at 1 3/4, 5 1/2, and 9 3/4. All the measurements and everything will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. I have the measurements, all the card cuts, everything. I usually have a paper here with the name, and I forgot that too. All right, so we're going to fold this in half. Right, and then, oops, come on. This panel will get folded back like this. And then this one will get folded like that. And that's the fold. Nice and simple. Okay, so I mixed up a couple things. I used the To Market DSP to go with the Attention Shoppers because I didn't buy the two. What is it? The stamp set that goes with To Market. I can't remember. Oh my goodness. So I'm mixing things up a little bit. And the colors in this paper, it said it was pumpkin pie, which there is pumpkin pie, but that looks like petal pink to me. So I decided to use the petal pink. So I have a couple panels that I am going to adhere, and I'm going to use liquid glue because for some reason when I'm live, I cannot get the panels on straight. So I get that little extra wiggle room. And I pulled the Blackberry Bliss from the paper for the mat. Again, all these measurements will be on my blog on Friday. I also have right now, if you missed out on anything from the 2023 to 2024 annual catalog or the January to April mini catalog, I have a whole bunch of retired things posted on my blog today. Just grab, I have all these different pieces. I was going to glue some of them together, and then somebody came to my door right before I was getting ready to set everything up. Hey, Rosie. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Carol. Thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated today. I miss Carol's live. Sorry, Carol. I'm gonna have to go back again. I constantly having to go back to watch your lives lately. Wednesdays have turned out to be not a great day for me. Whether I've been stuck at work late or it just hasn't been working. That's why I haven't been live in a while. But I had off today. I decided to do a bunch of things beforehand. Okay, so that's all that. And we're going to take this panel and I'm going to adhere it to the card front. Just like this. I actually asked my daughter again to help me. I had her come and pick colors for me. And she was the one who said about the purple. I was like, okay, you sure? She said, yeah, I like the purple. I said, okay, we'll go with the purple then. And then I just to separate the two floral papers, I just have the panel green. These are all papers from, all panels from the To Market DSP. I did not think I was going to like this paper, and it's turning out I really do like it. I'm okay with like the panels that are with the vegetables, but I really like the floral sides. And there's the plaid, and there's a wood grain. And this is why I use liquid glue. So I have a little bit of wiggle room. All right, then this panel will go on the, make sure I have it the right, facing the right way. This is going to go on the inside. This card is a great way to display a lot of the different DSPs. I used the same because I didn't want to mix the plaids and everything else in. There we go. So that's the inside part. These two are for the inside. There. So that's the card. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the inside panel. Dear Lord, I can't even talk. I'm going to stamp the sentiment. And we're going to hope we get it straight because I'm using Blackberry Bliss. And I'm making a birthday card because I'm finding I'm getting a little between birthday and thank you cards. I am constantly running out. Yesterday I sent out a whole bunch of cards. A lot of them were just because. Okay, I think that went pretty straight. And then I have the little bag I'm going to stamp on the bottom. Just to decorate the inside. Went to try to use my blends before and I couldn't get the other end open. And I don't want it coming apart while I'm live, so I don't usually use the brush end. I'm more of the bullet end person. So most of the artwork for this card is going to be on the belly band. And I am sticking to with the coloring. I'm sticking to the colors that are in the paper, other than I don't have Garden Green blend. So what I am going to do is, I believe one of the colors for, what are they called? What are these things called? The transparent adhesive back dots that go with the suite for the with the To Market suite is Lemon Lime Twist. So I'm going to use that green. I don't know. When I look at this, I see mint macaron, but we don't have that anymore. As you can tell, the coloring is taking me longer than putting the card together. I've had this other card all planned out that I was going to do, and I tried doing it again today, and I wasn't having a problem, except there's some funny cuts on it, and I need to practice a few more times before I try to do it live, because it'll be my luck that I won't get the cuts right, and I don't want that to happen. All right, so we're just going to put this on a Blackberry Bliss mat also, and then we'll adhere this to the inside of the card. Rosie, I appreciate it. So there we go. Now for the belly band, I don't do anything fancy. I don't know measurements for the belly band. I kind of just wing it. Let's make sure I'm straight with this at least if I'm going to wing it here. And I just kind of fold it, not real tight, but I just fold it over so that it'll slide on and off easily. I believe this will. I would stop holding that. Well, maybe not. Maybe I made it a little too tight. I'm going to have to go a little. So when I do it, I'm just going to crease it a little bit looser. Like I said, I'm sure there are measurements for it. So let's see, I need that a little bit looser. See how that is. Yep, there we go. That'll slide right on and off. You want to make it loose enough so it will slide on and off. And what I'm going to do is this piece was 1 1/4 by 11. And then I just wrapped it around. But I am going to give it a little trim. I'm going to brave it and hope I cut this straight. That was like really, really close. So you know what? I'm going to use a piece of tear and tape because I got it a lot closer than I thought. Tear and tape will be perfect. Put that there. And I am going to put another piece on this end. Oops. Go. Pick tool. There it goes. Right, so my cart's going to go on top of that, so you won't really see that. And then I did stamp and cut the sentiment. I meant to move this down, but that's when the knock at the door came. So I'm just going to have to trim it because I want it way up here. And I am going to get my paper trimmer because this one I want really, really straight. I don't want to take a chance of being crooked. So we're just going to give it a little snip. Because I just wanted a small banner with the sentiment. Okay, so I'm going to put the belly band on. Maybe. So I know where to place. So I pre-cut the cart which I am going to adhere it like that. And if I get it just right, it'll be good. I'll cover up the seam so you won't see that. I can't go, you know what? Hang on a minute. If I turn this around, I can cover the seam. Perfect. Okay, that makes me happy. All right, so that's going to go on there. I have all the other pieces. Where are they? Here they are. And I did, like I said, I stamped and cut these ahead of time because I wasn't sure how quick the folding was going to go. Can you tell I'm a little bit out of practice here? I'm just going to color these real quick. I'm going to stick to the colors from the paper. Let's see, can I get it this side? Well, I really don't like. Oh, got it. Okay. Bring the pumpkin pie in. Whoops, wrong end. So I'm using the light and the dark for these. As we use the Blackberry Bliss also. You know what? I'm going to do another petal pink. And here's my lemon lime twist. I'm just going to go inside for greenery, because most flowers do have greenery somewhere. And okay, I need to pull another color from this. And I don't want to use petal pink. I'm going to use the crumb cake for the paper, because that's what's going to work today. And just to bring the colors together, the crumb cake up here for the top of the bottle. And my light lemon lime twist. I'm just going to use a little bit of lemon lolly for the candles, for the flames. And looks like the decoration is going to be petal pink. Can you tell what color I keep gravitating to? I love my subtles. Getting used to using some of the new in colors. They're very summery colors. They just didn't go with this card. Okay. Get all these out of the way. So, knowing where this is going to go, I am going to kind of put things on here. I'm not sure how to get them on there. I should have cut this out with the foam adhesive behind it to make it pop up. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to. You know what I have to do? I'm going to need thin glue. Try to make sure I clean this off. I really don't want a glob of glue. All right, so we're just gonna, I put one glue dot holding these together because I knew I was going to be adhering this down. What? Hope I can get my we're going to do it on here. I cut the cart out of the silver foil. Down a little bit. All right, this is kind of going to work. And liquid glue is becoming my friend today. As long as we keep it. I lost my, oh, here we go. As we just keep just that little bit. Tilt the bottom a little bit. Oops, I'm stuck. Okay, oops. That did not stick. Now I put glue on it. Maybe I missed. Okay. Make sure there's none there. And then I want to just get a little corner paper towel. All right, so this now we are going to adhere right on here. And I think I'm actually going to pop it up. I can do that. Find my cap. This will make sure everything stays on. I can always sneak more underneath if I need to. We're going to make sure this goes right on the seam. That. And then we're going to pop up the sentiment right there. Oops. This right up at the top. Make sure I got it straight here. And then I have some of, I'm remembering the embellishments today. Oh my goodness, what a mess. And we're going to actually put, I'm just putting the one. I think that's all. Oh, no, I can move that down. So I can put my 3 like I usually do. Just put one over here. I don't know how it is by all of you, but we are having a gorgeous day, and it's hard to believe we're supposed to have thunderstorms rolling through today, but I have my windows open. It is so nice. There we go. There. Do the envelope and we'll be done. Since the inside's already done, I just have another piece of the paper, the DSP. This really is a cute set. When I saw it, I saw a couple cards made with it, and I decided I needed to get it right away. But this is the first time I'm playing with it. It is a really cute set, and I'm really liking this DSP. I like the wood grain on the back here. You can see the wood grain. Like I said, the other prints of the paper, they're nice. They're vegetables and fruit, but I really like the flowers with it. And then I just stamped the bag on the front of the card. So there you go. Okay, so the belly band has to be pulled down, not up. And it just really shows off the DSP and this part, and the belly band just, like I said, just have to go from the bottom. I'd have to put a little note on this saying slide down. That, or make sure I send it to someone who knows what to do. There you go. And that's it. And everything will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. All the measurements, the products I used, and a link to the video. The video will stay here. And I'm really hoping everything is going to be back to normal now, and I will be back next Wednesday. If I may have to change my time if work keeps getting in the way. I may have to change the time at one point because I missed, I think, what, a month or two that I couldn't go live, whether it was work or, well, we did get a puppy that has caused a bit of a ruckus of making a lot of noise, and somebody wasn't here to watch it, and my husband couldn't take off of work to be home while I did my live. So now my daughter's done with school, so she's home. She's got both puppies downstairs, keeping them out of the way and keeping them quiet. Thank you everyone for joining. And if you are interested in joining Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator, now's a good time. You get that extra, you get all the in-color products that Stampin' Up! Will send you, and then, I mean, how can you resist the 10% off a bundle, then an additional 10%, and then you're 20% on top of that? It's really a good deal. So if you are interested, please reach out to me. I would be more than happy to talk to you about it. You can contact me at creativestampindesigns@gmail.com. And, I will I respond as quickly as possible. Thursday's the only day I'm out of the house all day working, but I do check my mail regularly while I'm at work, and I would love to have you on the team. Great. Thanks for joining, everyone, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get to see you next week. Bye.